A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt this is a club ready to handle this challenge on the road tonight. Welcome. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Magic, Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. And it's Garbage Man in at the 1 spot. Always a fun time of the season. The race for the postseason kicks into high gear.
Yeah, this is when the pack starts to split apart. The true contenders come to light. And the teams that might have looked good early start to fade.
And it's the Magic with the ball after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Suggs passes to Garbage Man. Brooklyn with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Thomas, no luck. On offense, here are the Magic. First quarter, just over a minute played. Garbage Man, the pass to Carter. Here is Garbage Man. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Now, here's Thomas. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Suggs. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Garbage Man, the pass to Banchero.
Banchero just attacking the rim. Going up over the defense that time.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the pass to Schroeder. Back to Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Carter with the bucket.
You know, the thing about Carter, even though he loves to play with his back to the bucket, he can also face you up and knock down the jump shot.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Thomas. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
The Nets with the lead. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Banchero. And it's blocked.
That's the reach that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him.
Johnson in the corner. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Suggs passes to Garbage Man. Inside. Suggs. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Boy, that's just a toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Now here's Schroeder. D right on him. It's Thomas on the wing. He has 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Bridges misses. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Trailing by 2. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. So Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attributes. Creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And it's Schroeder missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Anthony. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Here is Garbage Man. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Puts up a three. The shot comes out. It's all tied in Orlando. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
The Nets, 8.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got Anthony Isaac out there with Mo Wagner. And there's Fultz, and it's Garbage Man in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Magic shoot their first free throws of the night. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Garbage Man in the last game against the Hawks was all business. He contributed 11 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now, here's Bridges. After Jonathan Isaac's miss, Schroeder dishes to Bridges. Fultz brings the double team. And here's Johnson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Banchero, that's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Bridges. 26 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. It's Schroeder with the drive.
Schroeder is so quick. He can get to the hoop at will. He's a really dynamic player, especially on the drive.
Garbage Man, the pass to Isaac. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. And the Magic lead by 1. The Nets have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Timeout called the Nets.
We're looking for the loudest section for a free.
The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. All right, a chance to check out stats for Nicholas Claxton. Orlando on D. Schroeder outside. Rebound by the Magic. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now, here's Bridges. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Franz Wagner's checked in for the Magic. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Now, here's Suggs. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Johnson surveying the floor. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. There's the triple. And Clowney can't get it to go. Orlando leading. Here is Garbage Man. To the inside. And Caro. Bridges with the board.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Magic shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Garbage Man, the pass to Carter. He dishes it to Suggs. Clock at 6. From the top of the key. They grab their own miss.
Love seeing Banchero play with that kind of force, making the defense figure out how they're going to deal with it.
All right, well. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game.
With the score, your Magic 23, the Nets 22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bridges in at the 3 side.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Ball's not loose. Now, Wagner out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Thomas got 11 points.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Here is Garbage Man. Thomas covering. Here's Suggs. Basket good. Suggs has got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Shooter passes to Bridges. Thomas down low. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Garbage man, the pass to Carter. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. And that's good. Runs Wagner for 3. And now it's an 11-point Orlando lead. Timeout called the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Fulton for Jalen Suggs. Here's Thomas. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And the shot goes in from Fulton.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Fultz the pass to Garbage Man. No good on the 3. Nets trailed by 8. Here's Thomas. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Passes it to Isaac. Here is Garbage Man. 7 points in the game. And the shot goes down. Isaac's got his second bucket tonight.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass. Thomas got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Wagner passes to Garbage Man. He kicks to Fultz. Good D by Thomas. Nets trailed by 6. Pass to Finney-Smith. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Can't cash in from close range. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's Garbage Man. Goes back up. And it's Wagner getting it to go. And the Magic lead by 8.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right.
For the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Isaac, and it's Garbage Man in for Cole Anthony. And then for Brooklyn, Sharp's checked in for Dennis Schroeder, and Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Cameron Johnson. Okay, time now for an injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Jalen Suggs. Dave, what'd you find out?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Orlando let me know his status. He's said to be experiencing a lot of discomfort, but overall, it looks like it is just a bruised bicep. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Suggs out there with Garbage Man, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. From 13, rebound by the Magic. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. From down in the low post, it goes. Banchero's got 10 points in just the second half. Right side, Thomas. Now the pass to Sharp. And recently, the NBA, Clark added names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legend?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it. You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trendon Watford. And it's Schroeder missing. Here's Orlando now. Lets the three fly. Bridges with the board. And the Nets with possession here. 15-point game. The feed to Schroeder, and the shot goes in.
And, you know, give Schroeder credit. Taking the contact like a man and staying in control.
20 seconds left in the game. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Here is Garbage Man. Kicks it out to Banchero. Now, here's Suggs. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K.